Hi guys, ShiggitayMedia here, and it's time for a new video. I haven't been posting very often because I've got work always in my face, and when I get time off I'm way too tired, but tonight, Friday night, I'm deciding to gather my energy and actually put up a video for you guys. So again, I also want to thank everybody for subscribing to me lately. I don't post anything, but you guys find my content good, and I'm happy. Thanks very much. And this is a new little experiment I'm doing for my videos. And I hope you like it. It's going to just simply be commentary with gameplay underneath, which I know isn't unique, but it's new to my channel and new to my video production style, and I hope you like it. So, this video is going to be a rant about how Hollywood adapted the latest Tomb Raider, Lara Croft and Tomb Raider games into a movie. Now, this isn't the first time this happened, that they did this adaptation. Back in the earlier 2000s, Angelina Jolie was cast as Lara Croft, Lara, and they made some movies, Lara Croft Tomb Raider and Lara Croft Tomb Raider The Circle of Life, The Cradle of Life, and those are amazing movies on their own. But I don't think they were adapting any of the games, that's the game that it's loosely based around. And this latest one is just simply called Tomb Raider, and the actress playing Lara her name is Alicia Vikander. I had never heard of her before. Her performance in the movie was mostly alright. I mean, I miss how Angelina would do it, but it was alright. But what was not alright with me was how the source material they were using and the source material is all awesome, but the way they adapted the source material was, what are you doing? Why are you taking material and flushing it down the toilet and then finding it in the sewers and trying to use it again? That's not how you do a movie if you're trying to base it off a game, because you're going to get some really pissed off, fans like myself making videos ranting about how they adapted the content. But anyway, so let me give you a little background on this whole thing. Back in 2013, Square Enix and some other companies, Square Enix does not only make Final Fantasy games and the spin-offs and so on, they also make some other games, and they're all really good. And some other companies being Eidos, Montreal, and Core Dynamics, I think that's the company, started a reboot of the Tomb Raider video game series, of which are excellent games, as I write in my notes here. And I agree with myself when I made these notes. It's really good. And the latest installment is called Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and I just finished it a few days ago, and I'm happy and I'm sad, but it's a good game. It's actually an interesting turn in terms of mechanics and so on from the previous two games, and it's a really good game. And I love it, and I love the franchise as a whole. So fast forward to now with this new movie, and here's where my issues and gripes start to come to surface here for this video. So there's some slight spoilers that I want to make you guys aware of, and it's not really all that spoiling, but there's some things that you would need to play the games to fully understand, so I'll be as vague as I can as I read off my notes here. Okay, so the basic plot of the first game of the reboot from 2013, of which I mentioned before, this new movie borrows elements from, was that Lara is a young archaeologist searching for an ancient civilization her father failed to find on an island off the coast of Japan in the Dragon's Triangle called Yamatai. She goes there, gets trapped on the island, and she meets a group called the Solari, who are trying to revive Himiko, the Sun Queen. This new movie still has the main characters, all of which are missing, kind of. Yeah, I'm kind of reading off my notes and I'm flubbing up a little bit, but now most of the new characters from the game storyline aren't there. But Lara still goes to Yamatai, and they do get shipwrecked, like they do in the 2013, get shipwrecked and trapped on the island as they do in 2013, a game installment story-wise. But that's where it deviates. Instead of the Solari and their prerogative the desire to revive Himiko, Lara and her new companion, Lu Ren, which is stupid. I don't know why it chose him. She goes to Hong Kong to try and get a boat to go out there. So they use a Chinese guy in there. It's really weird. And they come across, here's another incoming new gripe about how they adapted the stuff. They come across Matthias Vogel of Trinity. Now, this is where this makes my fanboyism go into overdrive about the games. Matthias, I'm not sure if the name they gave him was Matthias Vogel. Matthias is the main, the leader of the Solari group in the first game storyline, or the first, that source material, whether it's only in the game or they used other stuff to use for the source of the game, I don't know. And he is the leader of the Solari. Here, they're making him the leader of Trinity, which is the conflict and conflicting group, whatever, the main enemies you fight in the second and third games. So I really don't understand how they think they can fool the hardcore viewers and hardcore fans into thinking that, oh, well, they won't know. We'll just call him Matthias and he's from Trinity. He is actually not. And you do defeat Matthias towards the end of the first reboot game from 2013. That is a spoiler a little bit, but how you defeat him and the stuff that leads up to it are all up to you to play the game or watch playthroughs of it. By the way, the video you should be watching while listening to me go on about stuff here is me playing the 2013 game towards the end, but you'll get an idea of how the game works. And I'll probably be dying a lot, so just you can laugh at me if you want, because sometimes I have to do a part like 20 times. Anyway, so that's what really annoyed me, that Matthias is actually the leader of the Solari, and they're using him as leader of Trinity, of which has no relation to Solari at all. Really, really stupid. And yeah, that's where the storyline spoilers end. I left out some details on purpose. And now, with all that said, I'm super disappointed at how they tried to basically smush together the first two games of the reboot. And they left it open for an almost obvious sequel. I mean, yeah, sure, they want to make money. They don't care, about if adaptions go well or if the fans care. They just want money for the average moviegoer. But I still think it's stupid. So I now understand people when they say, air quotes, the book was better. In this case, the games of this reboot series are better because they have a consistent story and they don't try and create something basically from scratch and out of their asses, and they screw up the source material, making die-hard fans of the games like myself feeling really unsettled and frustrated and confused as to why they decided to do all this stuff. If a second movie is made, I'll watch it, but I'll go into watching it with an open mind as I did with the first one and not expect any storyline overlap, etc. They're just going to make some original bullshit, and yeah. Anyway, so my final comments are as follow. As a standalone movie, it's a somewhat entertaining approximate 2 hours. Okay? But if you can't help but notice and witness the source material getting abused as it was in this new movie, then you'll be disappointed as I was. I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels this way. If you're going to watch this movie, I suggest you play or watch a playthrough of the first game of the reboot from 2013, and even a little bit of the second game, and you'll understand why I'm annoyed with the production decisions in this movie, etc. So, anyway, that's all I got on this. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and share if you like this content, and let me know what you think about this experimental video style I'm doing, which again, I'm not the only one to be doing it like this. There's others that are making audio commentary on top of gameplay, and I might do more like this, I might not, I'm not sure, but thanks very much for watching. Once again, like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and share, and have a good one.